Tomorrow, Treasury Secretary Tim Geithner is going to be testifying before the House House Oversight and Government Reform Committee about AIG's payout of billions of tax dollars for insurance claims to big banks.
Representative Darrell Issa is a ranking Republican on the committee. He's got some pointed questions for the secretary. He joins us now. What new questions do you have now, Congressman, since the last time Mr. Geithner took the hot seat?
Well, Liz, probably the number one thing is these emails have uncovered a pattern of deliberately withholding information because they didn't want FOIA, these Freedom of Information requests. So in a sense, what they were doing is encouraging both the SEC and others to not allow disclosure so that it wouldn't cause the public to ask for what they were entitled to. And of course, as you know, we also have Baxter, the general counsel, who has said that Geithner was out of the loop, but the question is, who was in charge, and why were the American people deliberately being kept out of the loop on what they never in their emails justified as needing to be kept secret?
Well, the real question here is whether or not Mr. Geithner was, when he was head of the New York Fed, was trying to prevent information from getting out that would have revealed the extent to which taxpayers were forced to pick up the bill for AIG. Is there any evidence so far that that happened?
Well, David, there's clear evidence that both Bernanke and Geithner were, in fact, part of this keep it away from everyone before November 24th. One of the most important questions tomorrow will be, okay, Secretary Geithner, when you recused yourself on November 24th, what steps did you make sure that the American people were getting their money protected? And who are we going to hold accountable if you stayed on the job but weren't doing the job?
You know, Congressman, don't you love it how the SEC doubles down on keeping this information secret and is not transparent, along with Mr. Geithner? And, you know, everything else falls by the wayside down at that commission?
Oh, absolutely. And tomorrow I'm going to hold up a document that shows all the counterparty recipients. It's been given to us, but we've been told that they'd like it never to become public. As a matter of fact, the SEC has it under wraps until 2018. One of the very first questions I'm going to ask Secretary Geithner is, can you tell me any reason the American people shouldn't know who got the benefit of $62 billion that will never be paid back to the American people? And I look forward to hearing his answer, because I'd like that released.
Well, if he doesn't answer correctly or openly, should he resign? And, in fact, will he survive this?
Well, I don't have a lot of confidence in Tim Geithner, but I'm neither the confirming Senate for Chairman Bernanke, nor am I in a position to fire Secretary Geithner the way the President is. But I think the short answer is, I think the President is losing confidence in him. I think that he's being distanced on actual policy from the changing policy of the President, this go after the bank strident sort of decision. So I think the President's already making it known that he's no longer the go-to person on the economy. And I'm not in disagreement with that. I think Tim Geithner has not shown an ability to be special when it comes to getting us out of a situation that he was there for long before we got into.
All right, Congressman Darrell Issa, we really appreciate it. We'll be covering that hearing tomorrow. Good to be with you today, sir.
Very interesting.